Hello, my name's Ross. Today I'm fishing on Packington Estates. It's called Somer's Fishery, within around the areas of Packington. It's a 8-lake venue or something like that, and there's quite a few nice lakes here with all sorts of 20-pounders in every lake more or less here, apart from a few little stock ponds. I'm on the Molan's Lake, which is the big match lake. It's just an oval lake with the island in the middle of it. And today I'm fishing with two rods, both pegged out to the island. I got a snowman rig on the one rod, which has got a 15mm mango and peach dynamite bait boilie with a 10mm Tutti Frutti pop-up to act as a snowman rig, and there goes a bloody big carp jumping over there. And on my other rod I've just got bits of pepper army, which is where that fish is crashed about 5 yards from. I've got to be honest with you, I haven't fished this lake before, so anything that comes out is new to me. Although I fish many of the lakes on here, and I've been fishing these lakes for the odd 13 odd years now, but I've only just started taking up carp fishing, so it's still all trial and error. I'm just fishing it with flat pairleads at 2 ounce, with a short hook link of about 4 to 6 inches, not quite sure, just a standard rig, hair rig, really, with a small couple of PVA bags with catapulted freebies over the top, really. We'll see how this goes, but hopefully I'll get a few fish out today, as I haven't caught proper carp for a while, as it's been spawning time and they've been a right pain in the arse to catch for the last month, really. But it's a bit overcast today and I don't expect a lot of sun, so hopefully the weather stays how it is and we should be okay. I'll just show you a quick bit of where I'm fishing. Here we are, my two rods are down here, and we see the island. I have one just there, and that's where the carp just crashed, and my other rod is right there. The snowman's here, and the meat is around here. So yeah, I'll keep you updated with any other fish I catch. Here it is now, 20 to 8 in the morning. I've probably had my rods in the water for about an hour. About half hour ago I did take them out for a recast, put some fresh PVA bags on them. And I've just had an absolute scorching backroom on the left hand rod on the pepper army. And I've just grabbed it, rolled up the slack, struck, and I struck into thin air as there was nothing hanging on the end of it. Don't know what it was, but it was a good backdrop, as I've never had one that big before, and it absolutely screamed my reel off, as I'm guessing it probably ran off and then ran back towards me, dropping the pepper army. So don't know what happened there, but signs of fish in the area. It's 20 to 8 now, just recast the rod, knock up some more PVA bags, and hopefully I'll have another run pretty soon. Right then, so I've just been on my phone on my internet and just checked out the latest match reports and closing week of last week. So I just thought I'd check on what was winning and how people were fishing it. And the best method was pellet on a method feeder straight to the island. And peg 58 was one of the top pegs. And I'm fishing peg 58, which is quite fortunate, although I have this is one of the top pegs on the lake anyway. So I've just changed one of my rigs over. Change the snowman rig onto a method feeder with pellet on bandy pellet on a hair rig. So let's see if I can pick anything up on that. I've just seen another fish crash over on peg 56 and 57. They're crashing. I've saved peg 57 for when my dad comes down in a bit. He'll come down to this pole and see if he can back up on any carp when he finishes work at 1 o'clock. I've still left the other left hand rod off the island on a straight lead with PVA bags with a bit of meat, as I've had a couple more line bites on it, but nothing developing into a full-blown run yet. But with a bit of luck, something will come out of this, and I've catapulted a few more pellets out there. It's only 8:15, so it's only early days. I'm here till 6 o'clock tonight, so good 12-hour session. If all else fails by midday, I'll just whack the pole out and bag up on some smaller carp. Either way, I'm in here for some fun and make a fishing vlog. I'm not here to catch anything big. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Well, here we are then, first fish today. Nice little mirror carp. Extremely lively one. Nonetheless, very nice. Right then, so finally off the mark. What I've done now is I've moved up one peg where I can see a fish crashing, which I was meant to be saved for my dad, but I've nipped in there, cast the feeder over, waited about 20 minutes, luncheon meat on the feeder actually, swapped it over from pellet, and the rod has just screamed off, complete one toner. hooked it up right at the end. Lovely fish, nice scrap. Right then, so as I said, today was going to be full of trial and error, and clearly the PVA bags with the straight lead hasn't worked out. But after catching that one nice mirror carp, which I would say weighed about 6 or 7 pounds, unfortunately it was a bit vigorous with me and wouldn't let me weigh it. It was all over the place and I just wanted to get it back in the water ASAP. It was not going to beat my PB, as I could see it wasn't a double figure. But my PB only stands at 11 pounds, so anything over that would be lovely. Even though today my scales only weigh up to 11 pounds. As last week I broke my other set of scales by dropping them, got on the internet, ordered them, and they still haven't come, and no doubt they'll come either today or tomorrow after I finish fishing. So hopefully today I won't catch anything massive, but still here around that weight, about 6-7 pounds, maybe up to 8 or 9 pounds would be lovely. The late record was caught out of here last week at 21.5 pounds, and it's only a match like. I think that's pretty good going, knowing there's a 20 in here. And no, I don't know what it stood at before. So I've just switched over my left hand rod now off the lead weight, straight onto another method feeder with pepperoni, straight out of the island. So there's about 10-15 minutes between both rods, both over ground bait patches now, and hopefully I'll produce some more fish for you. Right then, just to keep you updated, I've now got both rods still out on method feeders with the meat on the hair rig, although for the last hour I have had the one rod reeled in and threw my pole out there, just in the margins under my overhanging tree. Just developed a couple of crusions, a small roach and a small common carp, about £1, so it wasn't really worth the time to see if I could pick anything bigger up out of there, or a few tench or something, but nothing was really interested, so I've thrown both rods back out there as the signs of fish at the far island again keep crashing them out, so hopefully I'll get something. Although I have got semi-buoyant baits and just nuts and little bits and bobs and seeds, hemp in the ground bait mix, I'm getting played with ducks because they keep coming up to the surface, and then the ducks will dive down after the semi-buoyant baits and taking the semi-buoyant baits off the surface. There's a couple of coots diving down swimming, so it's a right pain in the arse, but now both rods are back out and hopefully should develop a carp soon. Well then, here I am back in the car now after finishing. I again moved on another peg up from I was fishing 57 and 58 I believe, and I think I moved down to about 53 along with my dad, as he was catching nothing off peg 58. He had a nice bag full of 20 to 25 fish, all small tension carp, but no big beauties are coming out to his pole up. I still yet again couldn't catch. I was casting into the middle of the lake instead of up against the island, as I realised coots and ducks stand up on the island in the water. So God knows how shallow it was out there, but you learn from their mistakes, don't you? As I say, it was trial and error. So I was in the middle and I had fish bubbling all over my method feeder, just nothing would take the bait. So just one of them days. And then we heard thunder in the background, so we thought it was probably a good idea to pack up now and just move on. And as we was packing up, I threw everything in the car, gone to get in the front seat, and the door was locked, and I had my keys in the back seat, and all the doors were locked. The boot was locked, and I couldn't get into my car. So, with a little help from the AA, we managed to break back into my car without actually damaging anything, and retrieve my keys, thankfully. So, one bad thing has just turned into another, really, with only really catching that nice mirror carp. So, pretty crap day. Oh well, you live and learn, that's fishing. Could have been worse, could have blanked, could have been like this all day. I mean, just look at the weather, it's absolutely tipping it down. Anyway, thanks for watching this vlog, and sorry, excuse me. And I can assure you there will be many more of these vlogs to be done, and I can also promise you lots more fish, as that £7 mirror carp, well, £6 carp was just a very, very bad day for me. I'll be taking you on other lakes, as I don't think I'll be fishing that lake again. Anyway, I'll see you all soon.